Hello there. What's going on, everyone? There's basically been some drama going on with this X-Wing Adepticon exclusive N-1. It was supposed to go on sale today, and nobody was able to get into it. I have been talking about this on social media, and I feel like a lot of people are probably wondering what's going on. So we're going to talk about this. I am not stuck home, so I am still working this week. So that's I'm at work, not able to like make a video, not at home, not able to be at my desk or anything like that. So I just decided to step out and take a break, do a quick live stream from the car. So I know I just did this the other day, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people are probably worried because this was a very time sensitive thing. I figured a live stream would be the easiest way to talk to people about this. So right now, there is the N-1 was supposed to be on sale today at noon Eastern, 11 Central. 4 minutes before the N-1 went on sale, the whole entire Asmodee store went down, like was unreachable. And yeah. And somebody made a joke, it's like oh, there was a DDoS, or it was like the site was overloaded. I don't know if that's exactly what happened. So here's what happened for me. Like, I was pre-ordering stuff ahead of time. I was logged in like half an hour early, and I remembered I needed to pre-order some of the newest Legion stuff. So I was pre-ordering that stuff, making sure my credit card was still good, making sure I was logged in, making sure all of that stuff was good to go. So this way, when it came up, I was already logged in. I should hopefully, be in the system already. All of that. And like then for like 4 minutes before noon, the whole site went down, and I didn't notice any slowdown or lag or delay before then. It's like somebody turned it off. I didn't panic at first because I thought, hey, they just turned this, they switched it off so they could change the listing from not in stock to order now. But I guess they had some problems because it really never came back up. Sporadically, it came back up, and people would say, "Oh, I finally got the page to refresh, but now it says out of stock." So, in case you're one of those people, and I waited a little bit before getting to this point. I'm not trying to stall, but the idea is when you start a live stream, there's hardly anybody there. So I didn't want to just jump into, yes, it's being postponed until next week. So fear not, you can get the N1, but you're going to have to wait until next week. They're probably going to give us more details as to when it's going to go live. I would give it probably a full week, maybe next Friday. Probably same time, same place, all of that stuff. But we'll see. I'm sure they're going to give us more details as the time comes out. But I wanted to wait until more people joined the live stream before we got into exactly the good news. So that is the good news. So yes, a lot of people were panicked. A lot of people were freaking out. Anybody who wanted to, because look, when it comes time to order something that's time sensitive, it gets crazy. It gets scary because you're like mashing F5. And I've had times where I was trying to order something, especially like San Diego, especially con exclusives. San Diego Comic-Con, like Thundercats stuff I was trying to order. Mashing F5, finally got in there. Oh, I got to add it to cart. And by the time I checked out, it was already sold out. And so I know a lot of people really panic and freak out about things like this. So if you're still mashing F5, you can stop, you can relax, and try again next week. So that's basically it. That's all I really had to tell you guys. So yeah, I'm not going to stay for too much longer. We can take a few questions and everything, but I did want to let you guys know that. Oh, by the way, if you guys are hanging out here in the chat, they also just approved this whole stimulus thing. So, look, they sponsor the channel. I'm giving them a shout out. Luxury Playstyle. This is a great time to order some tokens. Check out luxuryplaystyle.com. Use code Crabbok VIP. Save 15%. Get yourself some tokens. Look, if you were going to get the N1 anyway, you care about shiny things, right? Get some shiny tokens to go along with your N1. Dude, awesome way to go, right? Forget to use code 15%. Okay. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, it was funny. So I'm curious if any of you guys out there were like me mashing F5 over and over again, because like I was freaked out. Like I had a lunch break. I was home for lunch. I drove home. I'm sitting at the computer told the kids to be quiet because they're all home from school, right? I'm mashing F5, it goes down. I'm like, oh. And so I'm like looking at Facebook, I'm looking at Discord. Everybody's having the same problem. I knew it wasn't just me. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at the clock and it's like, all right, it's getting later. I have to go back to work soon. And then I finally just said, well, I guess I'm not going to get it because I had to go back to work. And I figured, it's probably going to go live while I'm driving on the way back to work. And by the time I get back to work, it's going to be down. I got back to work, I got on my phone, checked it again. And because I'm not going to try and buy it while I'm driving. Right? But yeah, and then sure enough, it was still not working. And I'm like, this is something serious. They broke something. And of course, this is probably symptomatic of everybody having to work from home and there maybe being only one person at the server room or whoever manages this stuff. People aren't able to collaborate. It's not as easy to just be like, hey, Joe, or hey, whoever, can you come over here and take a look? So, yeah, that's the way things work. All right, so let's see. Do we have any questions? Adepticon N-1 can't be bought until next week now. Yes, that's right. So thank you guys, everybody in chat who's also answering questions. Yes, I did read that there was actually some pretty cool silver chrome pens. People are like, oh, look, I'll just paint my own. Yeah, the good thing is if you don't end up not getting one, it's really just the same thing as the regular N1. It's just a different paint job. I mean, it does look cool too. It definitely looks cool. But yeah, just a short live stream today. I have a question for some of you guys since I got a few more minutes. How many of you caught the live stream yesterday or caught my breakdown? Are any of you guys, since we're talking X-Wing, I haven't done a full X-Wing breakdown because they really haven't given us everything. There's going to be more articles for those specific items. What are you guys looking forward to? All right, they said Aces packs are coming. Any of you guys that are watching, are you guys excited for Aces packs? Do you think, I guess my biggest thing is, if you're in the UK, would you have to pay 56? I don't know what they charge for shipping to the UK. That's a really good question. That's not a question for me, though. I'm not sure about that. But do you guys think that they're going to give us like long-awaited pilots that have been taken away from X-Wing 1.0, like Tycho? Do you think Tycho Selchu is going to show up in an Aces pack? Do you think we're going to get, pilot like that? Last week's lasagna. It's a really funny name. So yeah, but yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah, well, I don't know if it. Here's the thing: you say FFG should have seen it coming. If it was a bandwidth issue or like something like that, maybe. I don't think this was a bandwidth issue. I think whoever was somebody had to manually turn on the sale. Right? It's the same thing as publishing a website. Like you're getting a new one ready, and then you hit publish. When they hit publish, something went wrong, and that's what I think happened. Either that, or they had maybe an intern, or somebody like broke something. I don't know. You can't buy it. It says X-Wings can't be shipped to Serbia. That's rough. I would see if you have a friend in another country that can like buy the stuff and then ship it to you manually. That might work. We DDoS'd them. Holland said so. I don't think. No, yeah, he was saying that. I think Matt Holland was joking about the DDoS thing because certainly it didn't look like that to me. But who knows? I'm not. I don't have any inside knowledge. I think that's just the first reaction people come to. I think when they turned it back on, because here's the thing: when they turned it on, because when they had to, the people who have actually gotten it able to refresh after the fact, it still was the same listing. So they never even updated the listing to put it as to being on sale. So I think something went wrong internally, and I don't think it was really a DDoS, but I could be wrong. I'm not saying that Matt Holland was lying. I think Matt Holland was just joking. I don't think that was meant to be taken as a literal, like, FFG is under DDoS attack. Because all the other websites under Asmodee worked fine. Asmodee.com. So if you're, all that other stuff. Now, granted, they could all be hosted in different clusters and have different IP addresses. I haven't really done a thorough breakdown of all of it. But I don't know. And the interesting thing was trying to ping Asmodee, this like us.store or store.us.asmodee or whatever, trying to ping that website shows like the DNS entry as if it's a Amazon controlled domain or something like that, which is really interesting. So it looks like they're in Amazon's infrastructure or something. I don't know. I'm not that privy to how all of that works, but I would think if they're on Amazon's backbone or something like that, there would be protections against stuff like that. It's interesting. All right, so if you are joining us late, quick rundown. The N-1 Starfighter went up for sale, or supposedly supposed to go up for sale today at noon Eastern. Something went wrong. Nobody could access it. Nobody could get it. And FFG finally came out and said, all right, scrap this. We're going to try again next week. So if you were mashing F5 and couldn't get it, relax. You can calm down. We're going to have another chance to try and get it next week. There we go. That's basically it. So anybody who's joining us later, that's what's going on with this. And so, yes, I know a couple of you in chat have been told me that you've been mashing F5, and I'm happy to be able to report that you don't have to do that anymore. And that's kind of why I do some of these live streams from the car. If I'm at work and there's something really important I want to get out to you guys, I feel like this is the best way to get stuff out. I mean, some of you guys are already following me on social media. There's links down below for like Twitter and Facebook and all of that stuff. How are people getting info besides watching me? Well, I don't know. I like to think that I'm an information source to people, but there's ways that I get my info. But then I'm following FFG on a lot of their stuff, and I'm friends with a lot of FFG people and stuff. So I try to bring you guys the information when I can. Not everybody necessarily needs to have all the information right away. A lot of things can wait, but I figured this was one of those things. And get back to your house and practice social distancing. I am one of those jobs I can't really do from home right now. So we're in the essential category, and I'm not going to go into it with too much specificity, but yeah. But we are practicing social distancing at work, and we're doing the best we can. I did see Gideon Hask was leaked. The 5th Trooper did a live stream, and I was not able to watch it, but some of the things went up in the Legion Discord. So yeah, there is a couple more cards they got leaked, which is really cool, man. Good for them. Oh, by the way, I put this out. This is important. Don't leave yet. This is a big deal. The 5th Trooper and myself and the Stabcast and the High Marshal, so for you Legion folks out there, have all put together a really fun little project that we've been working on. And that is, I'll be sharing it on social media, but there's basically, if you're familiar with the Star Wars RPG, we have kind of put together a little Star Wars RPG campaign called Recovering the Supplies. And that is actually going to be available this evening. So for everybody who is stuck at home on a Friday night with nothing to do, we've got something for you guys. So it'll be on the 5th Trooper. Jay Shalansky is producing the whole thing. So this one is something that I'm just participating in. I'm not actually producing it. So I'm not getting anything out of it. Will you sing us a song? No. I have a whole separate channel for music called Crabbok Music. That's where I do my singing now. I do funny songs sometimes, but like if you want to hear me sing, you can check out my music channel. I don't really do a whole lot over there. A lot of it's typo negative covers, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, definitely check out Recover the Supplies. That's going live tonight. 5th Trooper is going to be doing that. So yes. My internet is probably not the best because I'm streaming from my phone right now. It's intermittent, and bandwidth is at an all-time high right now because everybody is working from home and stuff like that. All right, well, I am going to sign off. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Sorry about all this, and I thought this was important enough to get out to you guys. So again, next week, you'll have a new chance to get the N-1. This is a new car. I did get a new car right before interest rates dropped to the bottom. So, but it's a nice one. It's another Mazda 3. I like Mazdas. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.